Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the twin flames. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Anything else? Yes. Last but not least, let's talk about these twin flame readings. These twin flame readings are only energetic updates between you and your twin. So that being said, how do we get into union, right? We get into union by one, getting to know God. So we got to know God, right? You got to understand God. How the fuck are you supposed to understand a spiritual partnership if you don't even fucking know God? How the fuck are you supposed to even ask for a divine partnership that has to deal with everything that has to do with God, spirituality, getting connected with yourself and shit like that, without knowing God, right? So you're fucking up if you ain't even connected with that, okay? So 2, you gotta know yourself, right? How are you supposed to be able to recognize your twin, or be able to recognize a divine demo in front of you if you don't even fucking know yourself, right? So how is people supposed to know you or respect you if you don't respect and know yourself, right? So that being said, 2, know yourself. So that being said, my mind just went blank just now. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. So that being said, knowing God, knowing yourself. So that being said, when you know yourself, you know God. When you know God, you know yourself. Last but not least, let's talk about the 3rd thing. Get on your fucking purpose. How you going to expect God to work for you, but you ain't working for God? This a contract. God damn it. I don't know who fucking told you that it wasn't, right? This is a contract. You and God got a contract. So that being said, you got to fulfill your duties to get what you're asking for. So that being said, get on your fucking purpose so you can get into union. You got to know yourself. Know God. Number 1, know God. Know yourself and get on your purpose, okay? All right, ran over. Let's get it popping, okay? This side is you, feminine. I guess show all the cards right now because this is, I feel like there's going to be a message here, okay? So this side is you, feminine, all right? This side is your masculine, okay? So remember, take what you need and leave the rest, okay? And anything else? Anything else? No, I think that's about it. Yes. So we already got the foundation and things out right now for the, or I guess the message here from Spirit. And then we got the foundation. We will be using the Matters of the Heart deck for that, okay? As well as, you know what I feel here? Before I go on, yeah, we're using this deck here. I forgot what deck this was called. Yeah, I totally forgot. But you know what energy I feel here? I feel a nervousness energy. I think it's coming from your twin here. Okay, I feel like there's a nervous energy about some type of vulnerability or being open about something here, which I could see this energy here in the cards here, but it's like a frightened or I don't know what to say type of energy here that I'm feeling for your divine masculine. And it's really, I feel like a lot of these masculines been dealing with it for the past, I'm here a couple of days to a week or so. There's some major shit happening in the twins' life right now, mutually. I feel like there's some major events getting ready to pop the fuck off, okay? So, some unexpected shit, unexpected pop-ups, unexpected communication, whatever this energy is, but it's not from a lovey-dovey situation or a concept or a perspective. Yeah, that's more the word. It's a lesson. It's a lesson for y'all. That's what I feel here. That's what I feel here. You know what I see and feel here as well is, it's already getting popped off now. All right, so this is a time with the twins where y'all are going to see the spiritual aspect of this shit. This is where there's going to be clarity. Yeah. Because when you know what's so fucking funny, y'all, like, I ran into my twin yesterday, y'all. Like, at the gas station. Like, random as fuck. And it was like, yo, you know? But, you know, divine intervention be working like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah. It's like some divine shit gonna happen. This is like you randomly, you and your twin at the right place, right time type shit. And it's like, this is by God, you know what I'm saying, type of energy here. Whatever this is, it was for y'all to be on the same page. Y'all needed to be in the same, this is some shit God needs y'all to do. So it's like, yeah. Some type of indication, some type of awareness is going to be stamped. And I feel like it's coming from a spiritual concept, from a spiritual perspective for the both of y'all, where you guys want to see more of the spiritual aspect of the journey on why y'all even in this journey together in the first place, right? So before we get into this card here mutually between y'all both, there's going to be a lot of clarity given, but it's through some lessons here. Whatever this lesson is, I feel like it's going to be a very spiritual time. This is going to be a spiritual message. I feel like this is going to be a very spiritual message, okay? So if you're here for any of the lovey-dovey shit, getting gassed up shit, and not the purpose aspect of shit, you might not want to stay tuned for this one, because this is going to be a spiritual message. It's going to be God really speaking through, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. All right, so with this projection card, mutually between you both, we got projections. So I feel right now in these moments in time here is where this awareness is coming from mutually, is where you both are going to come into some type of awareness about the mirror. And it's like, it's a type of energy where it's damn near, I don't want to say it's a sad or disappointing energy here, but it's like, fuck. Like, you are now having to look at yourself. I'm talking about more of the shadow aspect of yourself. And I feel like it's hitting y'all both, but I feel like it's hitting your twin like a ton of fucking bricks right now. So this goes for both of y'all, though. So what your twin feels, you feel, and that's vice versa, right? So what I'm seeing here is there is some type of activation happening with the twins in these moments in time where there's complete awareness. And it's like where it's damn near like, I can't stand you, but I can't live without you. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I can't stand you, but I can't live without you. This is that energy where the souls are meeting. But it's like I said, it's kind of, it's bittersweet, because look at this picture. It's like two individuals looking at each other, but can't stand that I can't hide from you. I can't hide. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the energy here where it's where you're starting, both of y'all, where your guys are starting to realize that, fuck, this is me. So that being said, I can't try to out trick me or outplay me or this, that, and the third, where this journey is truly out of your fucking control. And I feel like the twins mutually, y'all starting to realize that. This is kind of an energy where God is calling y'all both at attention. Yeah, that's that energy. Yeah. Y'all both getting called home. Where for some, okay, this is for some, where both of y'all could have been in karmic situations, right? Could have been dealing with karmics, right? And like D-Boom would say, there's good karmics and bad karmics. I'll let D-Boom explain that in another, check him out. He explains that. But both of y'all were dealing with other situations, right? Where they came at some type of abrupt ending because of the calling of coming home, where this wasn't pleasant. This wasn't a pleasant, oh, I'm happy to be back, or I'm happy we're in connect. No, it's like y'all was, fuck, here we go. You know, this is that energy here where you was dealing with your demo feminine. Your master was dealing with his demo, where y'all was cool, right? Where those came to some type of abrupt ending. Because whatever these demos were, they were hindering the growth here. And no one was moving here, right? And it's putting you in a space, feminine, where you have to really look and analyze your journey. This is like a part of y'all's karmic debt or karmic situation or karmic completion that's time to like complete now. And this could be like a past overdue or prolonged, I guess to say, separation here that's been past overdue. Yeah. Where it's time for y'all to come home. And I feel like there's an energy of a fearful energy where, damn. Okay, so remember that energy I talked about at the beginning of this reading? About before we even started this shit, there was like a nervousness or like a I don't know what to say energy or that type of energy, like just stuck up on the words. This is that energy. Because some of y'all may not have seen y'all's twin for a minute. It's probably been a while where you don't even know how to react to the concept of coming back home. Right? This is that energy mutually between you both, where it's like where you're having to really look at your reflection again, where it was easier to deal with the fucking world. It was easier to deal with these fucking karmics. Come on now, they're karmics, right? And they're not as advanced as you. But now it's time for you to step into the arena of tapping into this divine demo. Oh, okay. Some of y'all's divine demo wasn't romantic. Hence, caused the separation. Right? Because your demo wasn't romantic. Your twin didn't look at you like that, or some type of energy like that, where the feminines, I'm going to call it how I see it, you was bitter, you was mad. Where there was an energy where I don't want to fuck with this twin flame demo since it's not romantic or this, that, and the third. I'm not getting what I quote unquote out the deal, right? Which you went to go fuck with karmics, right? You went your own way, your twin went their own way, right? Where God brought y'all back front and center, like you still gotta play this fucking game. You still got a fucking purpose to do with this divine masculine. I feel like there's an energy here where there's some feminines that ain't been on a fucking job because they ain't getting what they quote unquote want out the fucking deal. This is that energy. Not everybody's journey is meant to be romantic. So if this is not your journey, who are you to say fuck your purpose, fuck your journey, fuck God in a sense? I ain't doing that. Cause I can't get with my twin. I can't fuck on my twin. I can't love on my twin in a physical way. And ain't nobody saying that this energy here, it may not even be temporary or may not even be like permanent. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Your master might not be in the energy right now. That energy could be temporary with your masculine. Your masculine could be dealing with somebody. Your masculine could be married, whatever. It can be temporary. But for you to really get into an energy of, since my twin's doing this, since my twin is doing that, I ain't fucking with it. Like, who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, as a divine feminine, you should know better being the leader. Right? Being the leader. And this is that energy where a lot of y'all getting called back home, which I said, this calling back home don't seem very welcoming. Let's just say that from both of y'all. From both of y'all. Like, this is a non-welcoming energy of God seeing y'all back into, I guess, a reconciliation, I guess to say. But this energy of y'all connecting don't seem tin-a-cuppy at all. This seems like fuck. We're here again, right? This is an energy here where y'all both got some God smacks in your lives. Individually. I feel like a God smack landed on the feminine because why? You wasn't on your fucking job. Because some of y'all's journey, you wanted it a certain way, right? But God was like, this is what's needed right now. So that being said, if you were desiring some type of romantic type of encounter with your twin, or trying to get that physicality, that lovey-dovey shit, which they all, when it comes to this twin flame shit, try to gas y'all up with, right? And then your masculine say, hey, I'm not really trying to do that right now. I'm really not. I don't really look at you like that right now. Etc., etc., etc. Or, oh, I'm with somebody. Or I'm doing this right now. I don't got time for that right now. Right? You got a God smack for being in the energy of, oh, since my twin don't want to fuck with me on that level, I ain't going to fuck with this twin flame journey at all. For whoever this is resonating with. And now it's returning you both back to a space where it's like an energy here where y'all both got God smack here, y'all. Sorry, I'm trying to put this in words on how they really want me to give this here. But your God smack's going to be more intensified because you knew better. Because you knew better, feminine. You have a masculine here that you're responsible to get back home, right? You're responsible to lead this masculine back to himself or herself, whatever energy you're connected with, because you know he could be a she could be it. You're responsible for this divine masculine getting to where they need to go, or helping with the awakening of this masculine. For you not being on your job like that, shame on you. Shame on you. For some romantic shit, just because it wasn't working its way out, or what you so-called felt like you wasn't getting out the deal. This is that energy here in these moments in time. That's why your ass got an ass whooping. A spiritual ass whooping. Now you got to come back home, and now there's an energy of an embarrassment energy. This goes for both energies, where it's like I said, it's like God calling y'all both front and center. And it's kind of like, you know, when your parents fucking, like, let's say when you was little and shit, and y'all know y'all was fucking around and shit, and you did some bad shit, right? You did some quote-unquote bad shit, right? And then your mom or your dad or whoever calls all of y'all front and center. And you know how that energy is when it comes to fucking up, I guess to say, or doing some bad shit. You know, that guilty feeling, that embarrassed feeling, you know, that energy, type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And especially, this is like you being the fucking oldest, feminine. Let's say you're the oldest of, I don't know, 3. You're the oldest out of all 3, right? And you're younger, right? Hence, younger sibling does some bad shit. right? But what happens? For his fuck up, you get in trouble for being the oldest because you knew better. You should have had this on lock. This is that energy. That's a better example. Yeah. So it's like y'all both getting called front and center. You're the oldest, so you're going to get it the hardest than your twin. That's why I always tell y'all, you need to be on your fucking job. You know what I'm saying? You being a divine feminine, you being the leader of this shit, and you being connected and understanding and really the more spiritual one out of this whole entire journey, of course God gonna be on your fucking ass. The fuck? What you mean? Your twin trying to figure this shit out. You know. It's your job to make sure your twin figures this shit out. And if you're not on your job, then you're gonna get your fucking ass whooped. By God. That's just how that go. That's how it's gonna go. And this is an energy here. It's like you got this God smack, not only in front of God here, but your twin here, right? So we got these, I guess, two powerful entities here. Now you're in this energy of feeling small here. But it was like you should have just been on your shit. You know what I'm saying? But once again, you know, shit happens for a reason. It's not like shit doesn't. There's no coincidences here. Shit happens for a reason, right? So whatever God has you doing here, or whatever this God smack or little spiritual ass whooping you got, it was something that you needed, okay, feminine? So use this as a learning lesson, especially those who was fucking with some karmics here. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like this was an energy where the feminines got in their feelings, decided to fuck with a karmic, right? Which that shit abruptly ended. Now you're going full circle back to where you started in front of your twin again, which this is an energy that this reconciliation is not pleasant, y'all. I can tell you that right now. It's not a 10 of cups energy. It's not a 10 of cups energy that I'm feeling here. But it's a reconciliation though. It is a reconciliation. But I'm feeling a fuck type of energy here where it's kind of like you got to explain yourself now. But it's okay. Shit happens. Let's keep moving forward. What's going on with you, feminine? Let's get your energy. That was mutually between y'all both, but yeah. Okay? Let's keep moving forward. We got, what's this? Schizophrenia, I believe. Okay? Understanding. And priorities. All right, so with these three combination of cards here, what I'm seeing here is, like I said, that call back home. So a lot of you guys are now getting back on the right track. This is a beautiful energy where it's kind of like God had to put you in an intense situation for you to gain some type of understanding. So that being said, whatever this energy was, even whatever concept of you walking away from your twin out of some, whatever you felt like you needed to walk away from your twin for, right? It was needed. It was a part of the journey here. But now God is really needing you to really look at this situation from a bird's eye view, right? Gain the understanding, gain the wisdom from why. And when it comes to this journey that you've, I don't want to say that. No, scratch that. They're saying run it back. God wants you to gain this awareness, this understanding. So basically gain the wisdom, the virtues out of this lesson that you've just experienced. So what did you learn from that spiritual ass whooping? Right? So this is that energy. Because whatever that awareness or whatever you've learned is what's going to help you with your purpose here for some. It's going to be connected to your purpose. Oh, okay. How can I explain that? Damn. Okay, I'm going to just call it how I see it, y'all. I'm just going to call it how I fucking see it. Okay, so I see a scenario. I see two people. Okay. I see a feminine splurging their heart out to their twin. Their twin saying, no, I'm not fucking with that right now. Right? I'm not fucking with that right now. Or I'm not dealing with that. I don't see you that way, or some shit like that. So, the feminine, I'm seeing a feminine go back to some type of karmic, right? And there's some type of unexpected. I said this shit in the collective reading. So check out that collective reading. Maybe that was for you. Anyways, some unexpected shit happened, okay? So, okay, I'll give you some examples. I'm seeing and I'm hearing here, either some type of scare, some type of pregnancy scare here for some of y'all. Others of y'all, it could possibly be some type of fucking health, because health was a major thing in that collective reading. Okay, health, some type of results. Okay, some type of scare when it comes to your health, right? Hooked to this karmic that you were fucking with, right? So you take that where that resonates, okay? I'm also seeing here, some of y'all, there was some of y'all was dealt with some type of fucking domestic issue. So this could have been a fucking karmic beating your fucking ass or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a real fucking lesson that had to be learned here, because of the concept of this not being, you know what I'm saying, what you thought it was supposed to be, or what you felt it needed to be, right? Which that's cool. It's what needed to happen. You needed to go through this cycle here. Whatever this energy is here, it was some unexpected shit that's happened where it hints you right back to this journey again, right? So, like I said, some of y'all, that could have been like a domestic violence situation. You could have been dealing with a very aggressive, abusive fucking karmic here. Or catalyst, I guess to say. Or, I don't want to say no fucking catalyst, because you know who your fucking twin is. Anyways, because it could be a catalyst for some, but I'm just saying, I feel like you're aware of your fucking twin. Or some type of scare, some pregnancy scare, or some type of health related scare. So that could be, HPV, fucking HIV, fucking AIDS, some shit like that. Nigga, like, it's real in the field, you know what I'm saying? It's real in the world, you know what I'm saying? So it's that type of energy where it brought you back home. That's hence, damn. I love it when God be dropping shit on me. Hence why that energy of embarrassment, that I don't know what to say energy. Right? Back at the beginning of this reading here. Right? But there's some type of awareness that comes with that, though. There's a lesson that you've learned that was a part of your journey here, which is hence it's going to be connected to your purpose here. Whatever you've learned within that situation, after God getting you out of that situation, you need to take what you've learned and share that. So get on your job. God has rerouted you back to where you gotta go, so you can line up with your job. Do what God needs you to do. You gotta understand, that's why I'm so big on fucking with God. if you are not fucking with God, y'all, you're in this position of you're vulnerable to the ills of the world. I don't be nowhere unless God there. That's why, hence, why a lot of shit in my life, I dodged a lot of shit because I've always fucked with God. I've never been an individual that strayed too far away. Even when I was straying, even when I stray, I'm always aware of where the path. It's kind of an energy where, okay, it's kind of like a fucking dog. Let's say your fucking dog decides to, I don't know about y'all's, but my fucking dog, if I don't fucking block the doorway, either walking in and out of the fucking house or anything like that, that little motherfucker sees an opening, he'll fucking zoom out, right? And then now I gotta chase him, right? But hint here, this is that type of energy, like you being my fucking dog and zooming out. But as you're running, right, you're taking trips, you're marking your spots. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna pee here because I know where this is, so I can retract myself back home. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how far you stray, feminine, and this goes for you too, masculine, you have to mark your fucking spots. You have to mark it. You have to know where when shit gets too fucked up, even though you should be with God, but I'm saying, life, we're fucking human experiencing this thing called life. So of course we're gonna go through these different journeys and these different routes and shit like that when it comes to life in general. So as life, shit happens, right? But you gotta mark your path so you can get home, right? This is that energy here. Never stray too far away from God, right? But like I said, this is an energy where whatever you've learned in that situation, whatever that situation was, that was a hard lesson. And I feel like it was a dreadful lesson too for a while. I feel like that's why I said for some of y'all been away from y'all twin for a minute. And it's like, it's all a part of your journey, you know what I'm saying? But now you're front and center. You and your twin, front and center, face to face. You know what I'm saying? So this is where you take whatever you've learned in that situation and really utilize it to help others. So it's more of a purpose-based energy. This shit real as fuck, y'all. But one thing I can fucking say to you, feminine, you're strong as fuck, though. For whoever's went through that. And some of y'all situations, I might have not even fucking named. That can be very endless. You apply that hard lesson to whatever applies to your life. You know what I'm saying? But whatever this thing or situation you had to deal with, you going through it, it revealed to you your strength, how fucking strong you are, how much you can tolerate. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by is pain, because we all know that pain and suffering is a plus. It's well needed. If you're dealing with pain and suffering, you're becoming a better version of yourself. So hence, that's a plus. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? So anything that kind of, I'm going to say this more loosely, hurts you, makes you kind of stronger. Okay? You use that pain that you're feeling to transmute, right? And use it as fuel to be better. That's what I mean by pain and suffering being a plus in your life. Okay? You use the pain. You don't soak in the pain. You don't soak in what you're going through. You utilize that pain, that emotion, that feeling to drive you to another level in your life, right? So this is that energy. You use that to put you on another level, another plateau. This is that type of energy here, where now you're seeing things from a bird's eye view here. Or if you're not seeing things from a bird's eye view here, it's what's being asked of you to see things from a bird's eye view. Because I feel like some of you guys, like I said, that embarrassment, that I don't know what to say energy, that we started off for the mutual energy here before we even cracked this reading off. This was that energy where you may see like, fuck, like if I just done what God needed me to do, beating yourself up over some shit that it was a part of your fucking path, feminine. Where God is asking you, you're gonna have to raise yourself up out of that weak shit. That's weak as fuck. To be in an energy of so hard on your fucking self. Like that. So hard on yourself, you know what I'm saying? And overdoing it, that's some weak ass energy. Get the fuck up out of that. You feel that? Okay, you acknowledge it. Okay, yeah, I fucked up there, but you know what? I'm a unfuck myself. Let's say that. There's a book called How, I believe, is it The Art on How to Unfuck Yourself or something? Unfuck Yourself? How to Unfuck Yourself or some shit. I forgot. It's probably in the description. I'll put it in the description if I remember. It shows you how to unfuck yourself when you fucked yourself, right? This is that energy, right? This is that energy here where you have to take this lesson that you've learned here, right? Okay, God gave you fucking lemons. Bitch, make lemonade. Fuck that. Make some lemon fucking pies. God damn it. Start a lemonade stand. Okay? Start an enterprise with those fucking lemons. You know what I'm saying? Just because life gave you that lemons doesn't mean you can't enterprise off that shit. So this is that energy. Now we're in this position, okay, we accomplished, we acknowledged that, yes, we shouldn't have went that way. Yes, or I don't want to say we shouldn't have went that way. No, that's not what I want to say, because that's not right. Yes, we went through that cycle. It was needed. Okay, let me utilize that. How can I enterprise off of this lesson, off of this experience that I have, so I can help other people through that experience, so they can avoid certain traps or certain potholes that I fucking fell in, so I can put them on game, right? So it's about utilizing and fucking enterprising off of what you experienced, what you went through in that cycle, right? Had to do with your purpose. So that being said, if you didn't go through that shit, you couldn't get to your purpose. Right? And remember, this journey, how's this all work? How do we get into union? 1, we gotta know God. You gotta know fucking God. If you don't know God, how the fuck are you gonna understand this journey? Right? 2, you gotta know yourself. So you gotta be aware of yourself. Right? So when you know yourself, you know God. You know God when you know yourself. Right? And 3, get on your fucking purpose. So that being said, you would have had 2, but you wouldn't have that purpose, that missing link, that third key. Get on your fucking purpose. That cycle, unlock that here. You understand? All right, hopefully that's getting to who it needs to get to, okay? Let's get into this masculine energy, because shit, it's you, sis. It's real. Like I said at the beginning of this reading, this is not gonna be that type of reading, y'all. If you're looking for somebody to gas you up, this is not that reading, okay? So, yeah. So, for your masculine, we got isolation, breakthrough, loneliness. All right. What I see here for this masculine here in these moments in time here is that the masculine's been in the world for a minute here, where it's like a lot of them are being forced out of the energy of they can't fuck with the world no more. So that being said, if your masculine's been quote unquote fucking up and dealing with people that's been fucking up in their life, you know what I'm saying, like around them, it's like God is dropping a lot of that shit out of their life, which the best energy, the best example I can give you is the best example I can give you is like my dad told me, right? When he was younger, in his younger years, I guess to say, he's a divine feminine as well, in case anybody didn't know. Yes, he's a divine feminine. My dad, like when he in his younger years, like especially like around like 25-ish, right? Being a divine feminine, he is, right? Divine feminine masculine. He was in this position of wanting to get his life together. Like a whole, I don't want to go too deep in my fucking dad shit. Like, his mom passed at a young age and he had to figure life out. You know what I'm saying? He had to figure life out, and it was all a part of his journey. But as he was figuring life out, right, he was in this position of dealing with a lot of fuckery. Kind of like in this energy of like, man, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, just kind of wasting your life away and type of energy, just fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But there was a moment in my dad's life where he decided to not do that no more. And decided to get his shit together. And then when he got his shit together, getting closer to God and things of that nature. This is a long ass example, y'all, but it's really represents this energy here for your masculine, where my dad started getting his life together. He started fucking blessings started fucking just flowing. You know what I'm saying? So and you gotta understand, when God's working in your life, you know what I'm saying, you want to let everybody know, put everybody on, you know what I'm saying, about how God's working. Y'all get connected with God. God is working. You know what I'm saying? This is like that energy where in this case, like my dad here, trying to put his, I don't want to call them ancient friends, but they're where they at. You know what I'm saying? They're cool where they at. And where y'all met, right? Quote unquote, speaking as my dad here. Y'all was on the same frequency. Now you're not on the same frequency. Hence my dad. You're on a higher frequency. So that being said, when they're here and you're here, y'all ain't going to match. So that's where God started removing certain people out of my father's life, which put my dad in a space where, I don't want to say like a mini depression, but where it's kind of like those birthing pains of awakening. Y'all know when y'all be feeling assed out, kind of like that 5 of Cups energy, like by yourself. Yeah, to a point where I had my childhood dog. Her name was Shelby. And that's who my dad kind of like coped with. You know what I'm saying? Like that, my dog, my childhood dog, kind of like getting through that energy. So this is that energy for your masculine. I know that was a long ass example, y'all. Hopefully that makes sense and I gave it to you right. What I'm trying to say here is it's kind of like a depressive energy here with your masculine, where a lot of them are in this energy having to really kind of go through this energy because they're no longer in this space where they can deal with the same people that they were dealing with. Okay? Because I went all the way around the corner with that. So, yeah. And it's like them not knowing that this breakthrough, which they wanted, right? There's a consequence to that. You know what I'm saying? There's always aftermath after doing shit, right? So after you decide to break through and want more for your life, what comes after that? The 5 of Cups. This ain't the 5 of Cups, but this is like the 5 of Cups energy. This is more like the Hermit, but this is the energy I'm getting, a 5 of Cups energy. Loneliness, Hermit, isolation. You know, being divine, you're isolated. You know, being divine, we can't connect with the world. So that's the true nature of being divine. That's the catch of being divine. You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready to be isolated, if you're not ready to be by yourself, because like I always tell y'all, on this journey, you're going to spend a lot more time. You're going to spend a lot of time alone. A lot. So it's about you getting comfortable with that. That's true shit. Getting comfortable with that. Because you're going to spend a lot of time alone by yourself on this journey. And it's like an energy here where your masculine's coming into that awareness of truth, of fuck. This is the truth. I'm out here by myself. Right? But not really. Because he got a whole ass divine feminine. But you know, he could be she could be he. But the fact is, it's kind of like the... What's it? Do you want to say withdrawal? Yeah, like the withdrawal of disconnecting from shit that they've been entertaining for a while now. So obviously they're going through withdrawals, right? Wanting to fall back into those habits. And it's kind of like you eliminated that. So that being said, you have to kind of live with that consequence. Even though it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to really get connected with God. But like I said, there's always a cause and effect after everything. So the moment that you decide to close a door on something, the door got to stay closed. And this is that energy that your masculine like fucking boarded that fucking door fucking closed to a point where you can't open it no more. And it's like you're coming into a space of realization on how real the fucking world is. Because you gotta understand, dealing with the feminine masculine. I'm gonna speak to you for a minute, masculine. Dealing with the feminine. The feminine is a fucking realist. The feminine is true. You get what I'm saying? Truth. Sees things from a truthful perspective. A truthful perspective. Y'all, my fucking speech, y'all. But y'all know what y'all know what time it is. Get the message. So, you know, the feminine sees everything from a truthful perspective. So that being said, there's no rose-colored glasses. There's no fucking illusions or shit like that. You're now seeing it from a space like, fuck, I'm no longer getting fucking catered to. So that being said, because you know, karmics get catered to. They get rocked to fuck to sleep, y'all. This is that energy where I'd rather live in a beautiful lie than in the harsh truth. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy here where a lot of the masculines are coming into realization that, fuck, I'm not eating steaks no more. Nigga, I'm eating goop, bro. I'm eating goop, bro. Like, this is what we eat as real divines. You know what I'm saying? Type of energy here. Like, bro, it's the truth of the world. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy where a lot of y'all's masculines are... That's where that want to go back to old shit comes from. The seeing the truth of this situation. This is that energy here where a lot of them kind of boarded that door closed where they got to deal with it. If I can give you a perfect example, would be my beautiful mom. She's a divine masculine female, in case y'all didn't know. Came from twins myself. Father, feminine. Mother, masculine. A lot of shit that my mom's been through in her life. She's dealt with a lot of shit. But like this past, like, I want to say probably a year and a half probably. She's tapped into that divine masculine energy. She's fucking Neo right now. Like, I'm dead serious. It's like, feminine, you are the one. You are. You are the awakened one. And this, that, and the third. But your masculine, when your masculine taps into their power, they're the fucking one, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my mom as a masculine, right? She's tapped into that, her job, her role. And the thing is, seeing God work, it's like going through the ups and downs. Because God has my mom out here by her quote-unquote self. And she's standing with self and God right now. Which, seeing that from a perspective where it can be emotionally chaotic dealing with that. Especially dealing with life. When God throws a fucking monkey wrench in your fucking parade and shit fucks up, and it's like her having to work through that. Because why? We've already boarded the door closed. We can't go back to safety net. We can't go back. You know what I'm saying? We have to go forward. There's no choice. You know what I'm saying? And it's an energy where to see that energy in the flesh, like working, you know what I'm saying? It's a powerful energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like seeing the ups and downs of the masculine energy. This is what I feel here for this masculine here. Where it's like, fuck, shit is fucking up. But it's like, bro, I gotta keep moving forward. I gotta keep moving forward. I have no choice but to move forward, or I'm gonna lay here. Like, I can't even go back, right? So that's where the realization is coming in for your masculine, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. So we got the foundation here. What's going on with the feminine? Let's get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coming together. This would be my childhood wombs card. Okay? Like I said, after y'all dealing with that cycle, right? Of whatever you went through over here, which brought you back home, right? This is where you're coming into some type of awareness of what this connectivity is here. Also, there's a lot of internal work being done here. So, like I said, some of y'all dealt with some foul play, whatever that foul play was. Whatever that energy is here, y'all. It's for whatever it is in your life. Okay, so you take it for what that is. This is an energy here in these moments in time where a lot of you guys are in this position of having to deal with some there was some type of heart chakra, heart healing, or some heart work that you needed to do. Okay, I'm hearing some type of false sense of entitlement. Like I said, this is that energy where, like I said, you felt like you wasn't getting your half of the deal here when it comes to this twin flame journey. And it's like you understand why, right? It's like an energy, hindsight 2020. You understand why God didn't give it to you like that. Boom. That's the energy here. After going through all that shit, I understand why God didn't give it to me like that. Because this is that energy where I would have fucked it up. So this is that energy in these moments in time. A lot of y'all are getting some surprises here. But I'm not even going to go too deep. And it's going to be happy. It's going to be some good things after that fucking very devastating fucking experience, fucking chaotic experience you went through. I'm not even going to go too deep in that. I'm going to let God just reveal that to you, okay? Because some of that, it has to do with your journey. It's going to put you guys in a good space. But like I said, you're going to have to go through this energy first. That fuck, we're coming back. Okay, let's break the ice. Once that ice breaks, then that's where shit starts to work out for you in your favor, whatever you desire in your journey, okay? But going back to that energy, you're understanding why at the time God said, no. You're not ready for that. You will fuck that up. That's you gaining that awareness from this cycle. Yeah, I would have fucked that up. Thanks God for protecting me from that. Thanks God for not allowing me to self-sabotage my journey. You made the executive decision to make a move that I didn't understand at the time. But I understand now, right? This is that energy here in these moments in time, okay? Let's keep moving forward. We got Just Breathe, aka my higher self card, right? Y'all connected though. It's a very spiritual energy here. Oh, Okay, for some of y'all could have thought, this is for a slim amount of y'all, okay? Not all of y'all, okay? So if this does not resonate, don't take it. Some of y'all just found out that some of y'all, these roles were reversed. Your masculine is the feminine and you are the masculine here. That's for some, okay? But if that don't resonate with you, and you know that don't resonate with you, don't connect shit with it, okay? So only those, I'm hearing, only those know, like you know, if that's for you, okay? Anywho, which now you get connected with the right energy or the right frequency. Now you're gaining a lot of awareness, a lot of clarity on a lot of shit, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. But like I said, just breathe, aka my higher self. Got love of balance here, okay? Or a bond, one of the two. Teach, like I told you, I can't make this shit up. All right, shine. Okay? So, like I said, going back to that example or that scenario you went through. Like I said, taking that tough cycle that you just came out of, getting connected with God and allowing God to use you as a vessel. Really using your experience, your testimony as a learning experience for the world to show people your testimony, to tell people your testimony. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy, whatever you've gone through, really using that to help somebody else. Because you never know what you do. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you go through, how it can help somebody else. That's why I'm always doing these readings, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you could book a reading if you want to, right? Fuck with the kid, right? But at the end of the day, this is not my bread and butter. Like, I got a whole other tool of wands I'm putting together so I can make sure this shit is a purpose-based thing. So I can make sure this is of God. So that being said, motherfucker, I don't need your pinnacles. Right? But you want to bless the kid, go ahead. But I don't need your fucking pinnacles. Right? So this is that energy where using the shit that you've learned to help other people. It's your purpose to give people some type of awareness. Maybe whatever you went through, feminine, it's going to give somebody some type of awareness, some type of clarity on their situation. You don't know how impactful your story is on people. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy here. Yeah. You don't know. So a lot of y'all being asked to walk into your purpose, use that fucking lesson that you learned. It's a part of your purpose. That's a beautiful energy. Which is going to help you get connected with your truth. Because the moment that you get on your purpose, oh my God, it's a whole different feeling. It's an energy of wholeness. It's a whole level of peace, a whole other level of peace that you've never experienced before. When you get into your purpose, right, you feel complete. What I'm trying to say here is it's an energy where it's like, fuck, that void that we've been feeling, it's filled. You found what was needed to fit there. You was missing your purpose. It wasn't a love interest. It wasn't your twin. It was your purpose. It was God. Right? The moment that you come back home to God, come back home to your purpose, that's where that peace comes from. Obviously, we deal with life, and sometimes we got to remind ourselves to get back into those zen areas, those peaceful areas in our lives. But overall, this is an energy purpose. You'll do this shit without money. You don't need money. Obviously, people gonna pay for your time, but it's a part of God's plan. So it's about you tapping into God's plan, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. What's going on with the masculine, okay? This is going to be a long ass reading. I can just imagine how long this shit is. Anyways, the masculine gods observe. Okay, like I said, going back to that energy of like, fuck, I have to, damn, I'm going through these birthing pains of this new energy of this not being in the world no more. So that being said, I'm not with the crabs no more. I'm not a crab in the crab bucket no more. I'm not with the karmics no more. I'm not with the basic shit no more. Because I've always been living my life. I've always lived my life trying to be, I guess, like everybody else, basic, right? So a lot of the masculines now came into a space of accepting their individuality, because for a long time they ain't really accepted that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because they always want to be like somebody, or do it like somebody, or not trust themselves, etc., etc. This is the energy where a lot of the masculines are now in this position like, fuck, I waited this fucking long, this X amount of years, right? To even get on my shit or to accept myself. So a lot of them are kind of semi-beating themselves up for that energy. But like I said, it's a part of the process. They're going through this transition period where, fuck, like I said, like my dad, okay, I'm going through this energy. I'm feeling isolated. God got me isolated from the people that I'm used to being around. So now, okay, I'm going to use this tool here. Hence my childhood dog, to really vent and really speak and really get me through. This is that energy. A lot of the masculines could be using, some of them are using some type of substance. This could be like, I don't feel like it's heavy shit though. This is like Mary Jane, or like weed or maybe some shit like that. Or like a plant medicine, some shit like that. More of a natural thing. I don't see no fucking crack or cocaine or heroin. Is it heroin? Heroin? Yeah. No shit like that. No crazy shit like that. This is more of a earthbound. Wow. Okay, this can also be here too. I'm hearing shrooms. So a lot of this, fuck, I see it in the cards. Okay, I'm gonna give you some insight, but I'm not gonna name no names. Let's say, quote unquote, Tony, right? Tony, a guy named Tony that I knew here. He had this experience of a shrooms experience. Like a full-blown shrooms experience. And it was like he went through the whole experience. It's like, okay, we're good. Now we're high. Now we're fighting ourselves, the ego fighting, and then the crashing. This is that energy here that I'm seeing here. It's like wrestling with self, wrestling with God, and then all of a sudden just a abrupt surrender. Like, I can't fucking stop this. It's what it is. Like, this is that type of energy. Yeah, that's dope as fuck. Yeah, where they're in this energy of having to be front and center. Okay, what you need me to do, God? What you need me to get in line with? Right? This is that type of energy where that third eye chakra is activated. A lot of them are gaining a lot of awareness, wisdom. This is beautiful for the masculines. So that being said, okay, because I know I've been talking about how a lot of y'all, for whoever this, I feel like this is a specific message for whoever this is connected with, or a specific group of twins here, but let's get it from the not so specific to more of a broad sense for everybody, right? If your masculine's in a space of disconnected right now, it's because there's some healing happening. There's some shit that they're being, some awareness being given to them. Some type of clarity, some type of shit that has to do with God right now. So that being said, if that is what it is, allow it to be. Please do not interfere with your masculines. What can I call it? What's the word, God? It's on the tip of my tongue. Okay. Do not interfere with the incubation period that your masculine got with God right now. Okay? Your masculine's in a transition period. Do not interfere with that. So that being said, y'all have heard me say this multiple times on this platform. It's God and your twin right now. And you know what it was like when it was you and God. You was in that hermit. You was in that meditative state. You was connected with God. I don't know what your demo is. I don't know what you believe in. But in my case, it was a lot of meditation, heavy meditation, Bible scripting, reading, things of that nature, wisdom, knowledge, a lot of gaining God leading, like dropping things in my lap, right? Dropping things in my lap. That can come in the form of books, which that's in the description below. Books, people, fucking audiobooks, right? Or audio videos, like YouTubers, things of that nature. People, platforms, different things that was used to gain this awareness, right? That's that period for this masculine, or for this specific group of masculines, who's ever connecting with this energy here, where they are in this incubation period. Allow them to be. Don't fuck your shit up because you don't feel your twin. Because there's shit happening behind the scenes that you're unaware of. Okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. There we go. Yeah, because there's shit being ended. Like I said, there's cycles being ended on both of y'all's behalf right now. But this is really you, because you're the leader of this, right? A lot of you guys are in this position in this space of looking at those cycles and really taking tally mark on what you've learned and utilizing what you learned. Like I said, when God gives you lemons, bitch, make lemonade. Fuck that. Let's take it a step higher. Make some lemonade pies. Fuck that. Let's go on and take those lemonade pies and make a fucking lemonade stand, right? Let's go on an enterprise with these fucking lemons that God gave you, right? This is that energy here, and staying tunnel vision on that, right? This is you staying focused on that, right? You really using the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that you've learned from that cycle, and really sharpening your fucking sword. This is what the fuck this is. What's your sword? Your mind, right? So if you don't have control of this motherfucker, you can't have control of the rest of your body. So your emotions will be out of whack if this is not together. Your actions will be out of whack if this is not together. Your pinnacles, the shit that you're manifesting in your life, will be out of whack if this is not together, right? Right. This is you sharpening your sword. Taking what you've learned to sharpen your sword. And after sharpening your sword, use the teachings, the shit that you've learned, and give and reveal it to the world. If that means in a form of a book, do that. And if that means in the form of music, in song, dance, whatever you do, whatever God put on your spirit, on your soul to do that, right? To get your story out. Because whatever you went through over there in that cycle that you just came out of, I can tell you right now, there are people out here in the world waiting to hear that. There's people that need to hear that. You don't know what your story, how that impacts somebody's life. Right? Somebody could have been in a space where I can't live on no more. You put your fucking story out. You saved a fucking life. Instead of being in that low frequency, because you know suicide is a low frequency. That's you just being in a very low frequency. That's some weak shit. Depression, that's some weak shit. All that's weak. But sometimes we need that push to get us out of those spaces. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need that push to get us out of that energy. Because that energy is weak sauce. It's weakness. Right? So you don't know how impactful your story is to get somebody out of their situation. So give them that push to get them out. Right? So that's why I'm big on purpose, y'all. I'm passionate. A lot of people, see, that shit was meant to break you, feminine. But guess what? This little motherfucker has his time. This little motherfucking... Come on now. It's the weak. It's weak. This energy here, the devil card here, we're talking about cycles. Negative shit. Duality. We don't acknowledge anything else. And if you acknowledge that, hey, that's your thing. But over here, we don't give this motherfucker power. So with this energy here, it was meant to break you, feminine. Why? Because you placed fear in this energy. So that being said, you gotta understand when the devil fears, because the devil fears you, god damn it. That's why you gotta know your power, right? That's where these illusions come in. That's why that shit gets so thick on you. You know what I'm saying? When shit gets thick in the physical, it's because you got this motherfucker shook. So this is that energy where you're going to have to be in this space of seeing past this illusion here. Where this, like I said, this could have been that fucking karmic whooping your motherfucking ass. Right? Or that fucking karmic that you laid down with and had that health scare. This could be that karmic where motherfucker didn't say they wrapped it up, but didn't wrap it up, where now we got a pregnancy scare here. That's some karmic shit to do. It's the world, y'all. That's why I say I never be in the fucking world. I be where God's at. Where God's at, I avoid this shit. You know what I'm saying? I only fuck with my twin flame because I don't want to go through this. So that being said, this is an energy here where I take this journey for what it is. It ain't about me. I'm just ranting right here. I gotta rant this out. Fuck the world. If you are not my fucking twin, nigga, I don't want you. Like, I can tell you that right now. So if you're not a part of the journey, then no, we ain't gonna fuck around like that. So this is that energy. I'm only fucking with my other version of myself because I fuck with myself the long way, right? So that being said, fuck am I going outside of myself for? I got a whole twin flame that is me. Nigga, I fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't fuck with the world. You know what I'm saying? Unless you my motherfucking twin, that's it. Right? But that's my rant. Getting back to this reading. Like I said, this is that energy where they gonna get theirs. But it's not none of your business how. So that being said, this is an energy, you move on. You move forward on your journey. Allow God to handle that. Okay? Let's keep moving forward. Let's get some energy for your masculine. Shit. Okay? Still don't have the masculine. Let's start even out this energy. I still got 2 more fucking messages. Fuck you. What time is it? Okay, we're good on time. We're good on time. Okay, let's go. 2 of Wands. Yeah. A lot of the masculines are deciding to move forward in their lives here. Even though shit may be chaotic right now. Like I said, they might be in that 8 of Swords energy that, fuck, I'm isolated and shit is falling out of my life. Why me? This, that, and the third. That mental prison. Not seeing things from a perspective of where they need to go. But it's like I told you, it's that incubation period. It's kind of like you coming into a space of acceptance of, fuck, this is life. This is the truth. Here's your divine masculine here with the King of Wands. But whatever this energy is here, it's helping them get connected with who they need to be. right? Which hints why it's bringing y'all both back together, right? I'll put that in the middle because that's more of a mutual energy. But like I said, bringing y'all together. Yeah, this shit this is going to be a reconciliation, but y'all got a lot to talk about. This is that energy here where it's going to be more from a spiritual perspective, where a lot of mutually between y'all both, it's going to be communication of truth. So a lot of y'all, it's like both of y'all going to be exchanging true shit. So that being said, the truth that you may be revealing to your masculine, it's going to be like, fuck. Feminine, damn, right? The shit that your masculine reveals to you is gonna be like, fuck, DM, damn, like you went through that, fuck, we went through some shit, right? This is that energy. It's not gonna come from an energy of, oh, I love you, I want to be together forever, and you was always the chosen one, and this, no, this is real life shit. Niggas go through shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy of how y'all gonna see how real this fucking journey is. I'm dead serious. That's why I'm so big on make sure you aware on who you watching, because this journey gets you real. Because I can tell you right now, I know for a fact these karmic ass readings out here got some feminines in some fucked up situations. Because of, oh yeah, he's the one. That's your divine masculine. That's this. He love you. But this nigga beating your ass and shit. Right? So this is that energy here where you're going to have to be discerning. Right? But this is where that awareness comes in. Where truth. It's straight truth across the board. We have the 4 of swords for you. You're masculine with the 3 of swords. So that being said, this energy is letting me know your master's right behind you. So that being said, you guys are in this position of gaining this awareness. But I feel like there's a mutually off of both of y'all's energy right now is y'all 2 in here. Which hints, your master got the fucking 8 of swords. Here with the heartbreak card, with the 3 of swords. You got the 4 of swords, which an idle mind. What's an idle mind? The devil's workshop. So that being said, the devil can get in here when your fucking mind's idle, right? But the thing is, with this Queen of Swords being above that, lets me know you're about to outwits the devil, right? Outwits. So that being said, you are aware. You're monitoring. This is like monitoring your thought process. Yeah, shit may be fucked up right now, but this is where God needed me to be. God don't give me shit that I can't handle. Right? This is that energy, which is putting you in a space to keep moving forward passionately. What's going on with the master? So we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. What I'm seeing here in these moments in time here is, like I said, a lot of these masculines wanted their feminine, like I'm saying, like back in a space. And you gotta understand, your masculine, like, manifest is heavy from their subconscious. And this is like that energy. It's like God tells them to do something, right? God tells them to reach out. And mentally, they're thinking, oh, she ain't about to. And you hit back. And it's like, what? That type of energy here. Or God got y'all in the same place, the same time shit. Like random shit for this reconciliation. Yeah, this reconciliation may feel uncomfortable. Because it's going to feel uncomfortable. Because a lot of shit got to be brought to the table first. Damn. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. The counterparts are out here. Like I said, these are 2 divine people. On their purpose, doing what they got to do. Because you're on your shit. Your twin's on his shit. Or her shit. You know, he could be, she could be. This is that energy where no wonder why God got y'all front and center. Right? All right, 2 more cards for your masculine. We're wrapping up. No more. I got 2 other readings or videos I got to do. So, This is a long ass reading, y'all. Get the message. One more card. Okay, so we got the 3 cups in the Page of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here in these moments in time. Okay, they want me to adjust the bottom of the deck too. With the 5 of Wands. This is for your twin. Sorry, you don't get an extra card. With this energy here in these moments in time. Okay, fuck it. I'll give you one more card. With this energy in these moments in time here, feminine or masculine, excuse me. A lot of the masculine are understanding where the distractions, like I told you, like this is that awareness of, fuck, I've been distracted for a minute. I'm finally in the real world. So there's no sugarcoating. There's no ignorance is bliss. It's like I know better. So that being said, and you know better, you do better. So a lot of these masculines are in this position of gaining this awareness about that. Fuck, I've been mad distracted, dog. Hence, shit's been fucked up in my life, bro. And I ain't really seen it like that, right? I ain't really seen the fuckery around me. This is like, bro, what Brent say? This is a little fucking very raw, but this is that type of energy here. He said, Brent Fiage, check him out. He said, I fuck her on the floor like I don't give a fuck about her. What did he say? I fuck her on the floor like I don't give a fuck about her. Yeah, that's what happens when your vision gets clouded. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. Okay, I fucked her on the floor like I don't give a fuck about her. Right? That's what happens when your vision gets clouded. Right? So that being said here, a lot of these masculines are coming into this awareness of how clouded their vision was. They didn't see how fucked up their situation was. This is that energy when you're in a fucked up situation, like up close and personal, y'all. I know you've been in this type of energy before. We all have. Shit being so fucked up, right? But you're unaware because you're so close, right? So it looks normal. Right? Like, okay, shit's cool. Everybody's here. Everybody's doing it. So it must be cool. But until you escape it and you're away from that energy and then you're forced to turn around and look at the fuckery, you're like, fuck, I was in a fucked up situation. This is that energy. Hence, what you just came out of, right? This is that energy for your masculine here where it's like, fuck, it was fucked up. I was in a fucked up situation type of energy here, right? So a lot of them are in the space of recovering from that energy. Like I said, your masculine's in this incubation period. Hopefully I'm saying that word right. I'm pretty sure I am. Where a lot of them are gaining this awareness. It's going through this transition phase, right? So if you're not feeling your twin right now, allow it to be. God's working on your behalf, okay? All right, let's get this last card for you so we can roll out. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, this is about you having to really boss up on your decisions. Also taking full strides and full accountability for your life. Walking into the unknown here, right? No more cards, Jay. Walking into the unknown in these moments in time where it's going to put you in a space of some type of grounded truth. Like I told you, when you get into your purpose, feminine, there's going to be it's like profound sense of peace that you've never felt before. It's literally going to be like that. This is that energy where you're going to be so at home. It's like you can't even put that shit in words. Like, I gotta let y'all know, man. Like, sometimes I just fucking cry. Like, randomly when I think about when God's working in my life and being home. Like, being home with God. It's like sometimes it's like, God, you could have chose somebody else. You didn't. Like, you chose me type of energy here. Where it's like, the shit you came through, God could have left you. God heard that shit of you doubting and shit. God heard that shit. God heard when you was like, where's God at? I need you right now. Where the fuck are you? When you were walking on mustard seed faith. You know what the size of a mustard seed is? Small as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I believe so. Yeah. Mustard seed faith, dog. On you hanging on the edge. And it's like, God heard all that shit. God heard the rage. God heard the cries. God heard all that shit. And now you out seeing shit for what it is. After seeing that, going through that cycle and really experiencing that cycle. And it's like, God, you chose me. God, you could have left me in that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand, feminine, that yeah, it's dope. You want your divine masculine, right? You want to get with your divine masculine or this, that, and the third. But you got to remember, sis, there's shit your divine masculine can't do that God can. Like, there's so far your masculine can pull you through that God can pull you through. You know what I'm saying? This is that energy. Like, I understand, like, even me too, like, but it's an energy, y'all. When you tap into God, y'all, it's an energy of, it's out of this world, y'all. I'm dead serious. And it's like, I damn near want to tear up because it's like, it's like being lost for a minute. Let's really talk about it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's coming. The waterworks are starting to come. Okay. Being lost in this world, experiencing ups and downs and confusion and lies and shit. You know what I'm saying? And for God to be like, hey, I'm going to choose you. You could have been a bot out here. You could have been a karmic out here. You know what I'm saying? God was like, yeah, that's going to be one of my walking soldiers. You know what I'm saying? You could have been a part of the weak, sis. You know what I'm saying? And it's an energy where it's like, how can I ever really repay you? Like, all I can really do is do my purpose and walk with you, God. Like a full, like, give you my life. It's really like that. It's really like that. Like, I really walk this shit like that. Like, and it's like, it's some truth, man. Like, man, I don't know. Just coming from a space of just being lost and being just not connected with myself, right? I'm kind of ranting, y'all. The reading's over. If you don't want to stay that long, I gotta let it out. And then finding God, and God just ricocheting into a nigga, right? And then all of this cloudiness, all of this confusion, all of this darkness, all of this shit just is removed from my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I can see. I'm home. I'm comfortable. You know? Like, it comes from a space of, it's just beyond gratitude. That's why I'm saying, like, this journey, y'all. That's why I will always be in this energy. Like, can't no other man take my masculine spot, because my masculine helped with the activation of this shit. No other man could give me that. No. I'm dedicated to that journey. I'm dedicated to this. But this is how you have to live it, low. You got to be willing to live it like that. Because there's a lot of people, they rather watch these twin flame videos. I'm wrapping it up, y'all. I'm sorry. And be fooled and just stroke their ego. But they're not really in it. You know, really in it. You know what I'm saying? When you're really in it, you give your fucking all to this shit. Like, you really eat, sleep, shit this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even for your twin. It's for the evolution of this shit. Bro, this shit impacts your life in every aspect, y'all. It's going to impact your pinnacles, your money. It's gonna raise your shit up. It's gonna impact your emotional state, your mental state, your spiritual state, your physical health. Everything. And it's just gonna connect you with your truth. All right? All right, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I'm done now. All right, remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need. Sorry for crying, y'all. Sorry. Drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Remember, all readings are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. Once again, if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those readings, DM me or email me. That information will be below. In the description area, so check that out. As well as, remember, drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. Go on and fucking share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, stay tuned for those the rise of the masculine and feminine readings. Those are coming up after this. I'm still gonna do those bitches. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I want y'all to have a good night, and bye bye.